Well, we're going to go now to speak to Einat Wilf, who is an Independence Party member of the Knesset and once a foreign policy advisor to Vice Prime Minister Shimon Peres. She joins us now from Tel Aviv. Do you think this is a good deal for Israel? It seems very asymmetrical in many senses.
This is certainly a deal that Israel has done in order to protect and save the life of its citizens and one soldier. But we need to be very clear. It seems that Hamas has already began a campaign that I would call the equivalence campaign. A mother and a mother, a soldier and prisoners, our prisoner, their prisoners. We should be very clear that there is absolutely no equivalence. Hamas kidnapped a soldier not in active combat from territory of Israel, kept him in captivity for more than 5 years without any rights and without letting the Red Cross see him. They will now try to say that they treated him well according to Islamic law, but they went against all international law, against all rights, and this will be forever a stain of shame upon them that they have so kept a soldier without any rights and without any access to the Red Cross. We should remember that those that are being released today are by no means equivalent. They are cold-blooded killers, murderers, terrorists who have killed women, families, children, who have actively gone and sought to kill civilians going about their civic lives, and they are being free today, and Hamas is celebrating the release of those kind of people.
Well, we have just been seeing, can I just, sorry, just get in for 1 second. Here. We have just, I want to just tell our viewers, we were just seeing some shots of a helicopter, which we understand is Gilad Shalit arriving at the airbase. We understand he has been united again now with his father, members of his family, senior Israeli party, of course, meeting him there at the air base where he is now reported to be with his family at Tel Aviv. You talk about the people that have been released in exchange. How worried are you about Israel's security with over 1,000 of these people now free?
Naturally, we are deeply worried, which is why the decision that has been made was such a difficult one. It is the kind of dilemma that a country such as Israel, that is open and democratic and seeks to preserve its moral character while engaging in conflict with a region that refuses to accept it, these are the kind of moral dilemmas that we face. And we are deeply worried about the lives of our civilians, about the fact that a large portion of those released today will continue to engage in terrorism because these are the kind of people they are.
Do you think the government has done this purely to try and get
prisoners? They are terrorists.
Has the government done this then purely to try and gain some sort of popular boost if it is so unequal in terms of the numbers?
There is no popular boost here. This is a very difficult decision. And even though the vast majority of Israelis support it, they are doing it not without an understanding of the very big price and risk that the Israeli society is taking. But this is part of who we are. These are the dilemmas that we need to face as a free society in combat with societies that do not share our values. If Gilad had access to Red Cross visitation, such as the prisoners of Hamas, these terrorists and murderers are able to study in the Open University. They are in prisons where they have visitation rights with their families by the Red Cross. If Hamas had done the same with Gilad Shalit, we would have been in a very, very different place today. And if the Western world had also made it clear that there's absolutely no equivalence, perhaps we would have been able to avoid this very wrenching and difficult decision that the government had to take.
Einat Wilf, many thanks indeed for joining us.
Of course, that was the Israeli view. We are hoping to get a Hamas perspective very shortly.